Resort fees are the worst, and they might be going away in the future. Let's talk about it. What's going on, everybody? This is Steven, and I am not leaving Las Vegas. I'm a Vegas blogger, and today we're going to talk about drip pricing, resort fees, lawsuits that have been not dismissed, even though the companies want them to be, and why we're actually paying this, because I don't think a lot of people understand the reasoning behind them, and I'm not going to say it's justified under any way, shape, or form. Plus, in this video, tell you guys a way that you might just be able, and if you want me to try to help you out with this, to maybe just petition somebody very important in the state of Nevada to help you with all this. But it's going to take a lot of support, and if this video doesn't make a massive splash, I ain't gonna bother with it, because we'll do a follow-up if this gets a lot of views. And a lot of views for this channel is a lot of views, like 100,000. Anyways, my name is Steven. As I mentioned, I'm not leaving Las Vegas. I'm a Vegas blogger. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, hit the bell for the future notifications if you guys will be so nice. All notifications. So you know when I go live, I'll be live tonight from the Strip. We're gonna explore it on a Tuesday, see if it's dead or not. And we also have ways to support the channel. You guys can go to the Facebook group called Not Leaving Las Vegas. I'll be posting if anything comes out of this, if we get the support right there, and I'll also be posting up status updates on other stuff there too. We also have YouTube channel memberships, Patreon. You'll get yourself in the credits whenever Google gets back to me and tells me how the heck I can put all of my channel members in there. Oh, by the way, VegasFaceMask.com. I'm going to use this mask to demonstrate something in just a moment, but these are 2 for $25. I got my Vegas on, no S at the end of VegasFaceMask.com, made right here in the United States by my wife. That would help. Anyways, resort fees. Nobody likes them. I hate them. You hate them. Your grandmother doesn't understand them, and your grandfather thinks it's a scam. Well, your grandma and your grandpa, as always, are right. You know, resort fees have been around for a very long time, but it's not just a Las Vegas problem. It's endemic to the entire travel tourism industry. Right now, it's something that is really a bone of contention in a lot of folks, considering that a lot of places around the country, the fitness centers are closed because of the C-19 virus, and a lot of people are not swimming in the swimming pools because of the C-19 virus, but the resorts have to charge them because of low amounts of travel and tourism because of, yeah, you got it, the C-19 virus. So what are they exactly? Well, I mean, the resorts are going to tell you it's justified. They're going to say, well, we have to charge them because how else are we going to provide excellent service and amenities at the pool, the fitness center, the internet that you probably don't need because most people have a faster internet connection on their phone than they would ever need from the hotel. So how are we going to justify all these and pay for all these things? Don't you know? We're just renting you a room. All those things came way after the model of renting you an excellent room at a decent price was around. It's not the way it is. It's actually called drip pricing, and I will demonstrate drip pricing with this VegasFaceMask.com face mask. So here we have a face mask. It's beautiful, isn't it? Imagine you enter my site, VegasFaceMask.com, and I tell you that this face mask is $3. You are excited. You think it's a great deal. You get to the checkout page, and aside from shipping, there is a $2 fee for the bead that's attached to the end of this. And then we have, that's $5 for the mask now. Then I have a $5 paracord fee, and now we're up to $10. And then I have a $10 construction fee for the mask. And now we're up to $20. And then there's a $5 pattern fee. I don't sell this particular mask. It's not legal to trademark and copyright and whatnot, but I think you get the picture. Now my mask costs $25. You excitedly clicked over because I advertised that this mask was $3 at the start of the transaction. And this is what the problem with resort fees really is. Resort fees actually are in existence because they want to be able to offer very low rates to travel portals around the internet. You know, I like kayak.com. As a matter of fact, they will show you the complete price with a resort fee kicked into it, which is very good. But other people use different travel sites, and you'll see the advertised rates. Case in point for all this is when you have the Caesars Entertainment Group right now offering $10 room stays. I did a video on that on the channel. If you're subscribed, you probably saw it. And they're offering $10 resort fees in the middle of the week if you have flexible dates. Seems like a great deal, and then you get in there and you factor in the fact that these have $35 to $45 resort fees attached, and your $10 room is now worth $45 or $55 $5. Now, is that a bad deal for a room in Las Vegas, the kind of room that you're going to get here? No, it's not. But the problem is, it is a bait and switch type of advertising that people really hate. See, the lower the price they give to the travel websites, the less of a commission the travel websites are going to take. That's just the way it is. That's the way it's always been in any industry. When you go to the car dealership, they have a markup. Well, the resort fee is the markup that the casino property owner, be it Caesars Entertainment or the Wynn and the Encore or MGM Resorts International, that's their markup. They're taking pure profit off of that and cutting very little out to the actual travel website operator. As a matter of fact, there's lawsuits against us right now. One in DC against Marriott, one in, I believe, Nebraska. We talked about that on the channel last October when they said that lawmakers were getting into this and seeing if they were going to be the ones that actually put an end to it. In Washington, D.C., for example, they alleged that the Marriott had been profiting hundreds of millions of dollars over the course of decades off of resort fees and amenity fees. And the Marriott asked to dismiss that, and they said no. There's even a push right now on a federal level for the federal government to get in and declare resort fees something that nobody can do anywhere. But what it all comes down to in the United States is that we have a collection of small republics. If you're from a different version of democracy, you might not understand it. But what happens in Washington, D.C., unless it's something that's constitutional, doesn't happen across the land. Every state here has their different laws. We have different laws on everything. States set everything from their speed limits to, the smoking laws in that state. Not one law covers the land. Each state has an attorney general, and if I get the response on this video that I'd like to get, I'll go ahead and I'll draft a letter that you guys can easily print off. It'll just be a form letter, and you will be able to send it in to the Nevada State Attorney General. The Attorney General will look at it. That's their job. That's what they do. But if they were to get, say, hundreds or thousands of letters, they might actually look into this and we might have a movement on our hands. Then again, I'm quite aware that I'm a very small YouTube channel, and the amount of gravity I have in this situation, the amount of way to sway things, very, very small. So I'm asking you guys to share this video with people who travel, because if Las Vegas falls, everybody falls. And when Vegas does something, everybody does something. Look, here's the thing. There's resorts in Miami that charge $160 nightly resort fee. You thought you had it bad in Vegas. Doesn't seem so bad now, but it is still bad. We still have to put an end to everything that's happening because this is a dirty practice. It is a dirty practice. If you want to be able to sell a car, sell the car for the price of the car. It reminds me, harkening back to my days, I'm from Canada originally, when an airline called WestJet was so frustrated with the amount of fees and taxes tacked on to the rates of their flights. They're a regional small carrier by the government of Canada, but they ran a special. Travel from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, just north of Montana, to Vancouver, British Columbia, just north of Seattle, for $1. $1. People excitedly went and found that the rate was more like $250. And WestJet said a few days later, sorry about that. We gave you our rates. We didn't account for what the federal government was doing to you. People got the message. The government in Canada changed the law. Then you had pricing similar to the United States, wherein you have to put the price of the airfares up for everybody to see at the time of ticket selection. It's just not fair. It's frustrating to me. Aside from me rattling the sabers and going down in front of MGM Resorts International's head office or down to the head office of the Wynn and getting on a megaphone and being a big giant jerk about it, getting myself banned from every single property, I just urge you to share this video, like this video, get some traction on this video. We'll make a letter. We'll have it so you can just print it off and you can send it in to the Nevada State Attorney General. I looked. There's no online form. Go figure. Guess we're still in the dark ages. That was demonstrated very well with our handling of the unemployment crisis that we had here and people not getting their benefits. Go figure. But if you're interested, you guys want to go ahead and share your experiences, you guys want me to do that form, share the heck out of this video. Post it on Twitter, post it on Facebook, post it on social media, post it on Reddit, send it through emails. Get it out to people who are sick and tired of this happening because, again, when Nevada starts or stops something, the rest of the travel industry tends to move with that direction. And that's my video for today. I am Steven, and I am not leaving Las Vegas. I'm a Vegas blogger. I hope you would like, share, subscribe, hit the bell for all notifications so you guys know when I'm doing a video. I'll be on the Strip tonight. I love meeting with you guys while I'm out there. So if you guys want to meet up with me and you're in Las Vegas and you know I'm on a live stream, just open up your camera and head in my general direction. We'll say hi. Heck, you can even be on a brief little interview if you guys want to on the camera and have your little fame while you're here in town too. All right, now's the time of the video where I say if you want to support the channel, of course, VegasFaceMask.com with very transparent pricing. 2 for $25 includes free shipping. There's also options to go for free. Just do the like, share thing, and also hit the bell for notifications. And also Facebook, Not Leaving Las Vegas. Now's the time of the video where I say 3, 2, 1, click. And being that I'm filming these, I don't reach out to the camera, I use a mouse. So I'm gonna say 3, 2, 1, click, and 3, 2, 1, and get real close to the camera. Is it focused? And click.